Good morning. Good morning once again. Thank you. I see a full house, and that means you know why you are here. Recently, I had a chance to ask students why they came to the university. Could I hear from you why you came to the university? Anybody?
To have my education and also to network with students, my fellow brothers.
To get education and to network. I think that is truly part of it. I see the other component being able to gain skills. So you have knowledge, you have skills, and I think the colleague here from Cisco will tell you his journey from being an engineer to a Cisco engineer. Is that correct? Yes, which I found that I need to walk from my office to here. I got to know him, how he has transformed himself. And so I believe that it is possible for everybody to have a transformation. I think recently we knew that humans have no limits. Is that correct? Yes, that you can run a marathon in less than 2 hours. The reason you have come here, and director is correct, I am very keen to see that you come to this university, and the moment you exit from your graduation or the graduation day, you are the product people are looking for. Ask your neighbor, how can you be that product people are looking for? 1 second, please consult your neighbor, because I might randomly ask you. Okay. Do we know why somebody will be looking for us the day we graduate? Probably yes. And maybe at the end of this discussion with the colleague from Cisco, you'll know. You must have that extra thing not everybody on the street has. And that could be what? The Cisco certification. But your colleague talked about networking. Again, extremely important. Your director talked about employment. What type of employment exists? There are only two types of employment. It's either you have created employment for yourself and you're employing others, or you're being employed by somebody else. Think for a moment and ask yourself, if you're the one who is going to be employing others, what does that mean? Okay? If you're the one employing others, what does that mean? It means you have done something extra, and that something extra means innovation, starting up companies, startup things, and I'm told there's an incubation lab in this university. I think, how many are they? 3 or 2 incubation labs? I know there's one in e-learning and another, but also we do have in the county. So think about it. Do you want to be employed, or do you want to employ others? And that's a decision you must make as an individual. What I know today, if I had known it when I was at your age, I would not be employed. I would be employing others. Okay? You have a chance to think about it. You have a chance to plan for it. And the most important thing I keep telling young people, even older people, keep your eye on the price. Where do you want to be? And you'll be sure that if you're interviewing you, would ask you, where do you want to be in 5 years' time? So ask yourself, where do you want to be in 30 years' time? Okay? Have you started a company where you're employing other people, or are you an employee of others? Again, we have to accept the fact of life that not all of us are going to be employers. Some of us may be employees, and you can be very comfortable as an employee. You can also be equally comfortable as an employer. So through this process, I would like to really echo the words of your director, that grab these opportunities. Let them be part of what then becomes your future. Because this extra mile you're going to gain from this kind of certification or training programs are going to be very valuable. You can imagine, it is not only to be employed, but also to do what? How do you get satisfaction with the things you do? By doing them efficiently and comfortably, isn't it? if you're going to do a task, but it takes you 10 hours to accomplish, but with that skill, additional skill, you could accomplish it in 3 hours, of the two persons, who is going to be more satisfied about what they do? The one taking 10 hours or the one taking 3 hours? Probably the one taking 3 hours, isn't it? Yeah, because you can see you are efficient, you are not toiling on a small task. And so, if you look at it from that point of view, yes, will this certification necessarily lead to you to be employed? Maybe no. Can it improve how you function and therefore your satisfaction at your work environment? That becomes important. I am told by the director, sometimes you get free online courses, but if you want to do advanced one, what happens? You have to pay, isn't it? So is it a bit? No. It is saying, yeah, we have given you basic skills, but if you want a little bit more, then you have to pay for it. And people will ask, why would I pay for it? Why must I pay for it? Okay? But I think there's every reason for us to think and to invest in those things we consider important in our lives. Because like I've said, if you're going to be more efficient, then you are satisfied as a person, you can finish your task, you can do other things when you have certainly done with your task. So I would like you to look at it from a holistic manner, not what you call piped vision, that yes, I'm doing this because it must give me employment. Or I must do this because it must give me a company to employ others. But if you look at what it can change in your life, there are some things we do because they are good to do, but they also have contribution. Okay? So I would like to wish you all the best as you listen to this presentation, and I'm sure the gentleman here will be able to tell you, and your director, I think we are Cisco Academy, aren't we? Yeah, so we are a Cisco Academy, but I'm told the equipment coming to improve our teaching. So with this, I did welcome you to this and congratulate you for finding time within your schedules of classes to come and listen to this visitor. Asanteni sana.
Okay, thank you very much, DVC. I think we'll allow him to go because I know he's a very busy man, and especially in the absence of the Vice Chancellor.